storytelling news for us, and we always know what's happening. We act, we play, we dance, we sing from 9 to 10 on Saturday morning. Youth on the go. Whoa, let's start the show. Youth on the go. Whoa, let's start the show. Whoa, let's go.
TDC Financial Services, we're here for you to help you make your dreams come true. Whether your needs are big or small, we'll support you with them all. TDC Financial Services, we are strong. TDC Financial Services, this is where you belong.
TDC Financial Services, where money is made easy.
Good morning to all of our radio listeners, our viewers via Von Radio's Facebook page and YouTube channel, and welcome to this edition of Youth on the Go here on Von Radio. I am Zahnela Claxton from the Department of Education, and we're here with you today to share some updates, some information. Of course, we know it's graduation season, it's cricket season, it's end of year for our schools, and so many things are happening, and we know that parents, you're looking for activities for your children over the summer, you're looking for ways to engage them, and we will try our best over the next few weeks to support and assist you in those areas as far as possible. Coming out of this past week, though, we know, as I said, that it's graduation season. We also have our cricket matches going. So what I will start off with is to share with you some of the updates as it relates to cricket. On Monday, we had our first cricket match of the week. Ivor Walters Primary versus Joycelyn Liebert Primary School. Ivor Walters Primary won by 13. And we saw coming out Ajani Cornelius of the Ivor Walters Primary emerged the player of the match. We also saw Charlestown Primary versus St. Thomas's Primary, and Charlestown Primary emerged winners by 31 runs, and Nicholas Hero of Charlestown Primary, he was the man of the match. Later in the week, we also saw Charlestown Primary versus VOJN Primary, and Charlestown Primary won using the there was some inclement weather, and so we had to use the Duckworth-Lewis method after 8 overs and 3 wickets down. CPS needed 74 to win, and they were 75 for 3. CPS won. Once again, it was that afternoon where we had some inclement weather, and they won using the Duckworth-Lewis method. Then we had the Joycelyn Liebert Primary versus the St. Thomas's Primary, and Joycelyn Liebert won that match. The player of the match was, let me check. Okay, let me double check that one. Nyanje Liebert of Joycelyn Liebert Primary School. In the match, CPS versus VOJN on that same afternoon, Deshaun James of VOJN was declared man of the match. We also saw St. Thomas's Primary versus Ivor Walters Primary, and St. Thomas's Primary won that match, and the player and the man of the match was Micaiah Hamilton of St. Thomas's Primary School. And as I said, it was an exciting week. We saw St. Thomas's Primary versus VOJN Primary. VOJN won by 26 runs, and the Maury Prentice of VOJN was adjudged man of the match. And so we're looking forward to the finals next week, and we will put share the information out to the public so that everyone can attend and support our students in this tournament. It was an exciting tournament. We know that it has been a 3-year hiatus. Our students have not played cricket for 3 years, and so it was a developmental exercise as well, and we know that they can only continue to strive and to grow, to develop from this point onward. Let's support them. Cricket is our sport. Let's support our students as far as possible. We also, during the course of the week, saw some graduations. I'll touch on them in a few moments. However, coming up, the graduation schedule for this upcoming week, we have Elizabeth Pemberton Primary. Their ceremony is at 10 a.m. at NEPAC on Monday, July 3rd, followed by Maud Cross Prep at 4 p.m. at NEPAC on July 3rd as well. That's Monday. On Tuesday, St. Thomas's Primary will have their ceremony at NEPAC at 10 a.m. On Wednesday, Joycelyn Liebert Primary, 10 a.m. and Cicely Brown Integrated, 4 p.m. at NEPAC. On Thursday, St. James Primary at 9:30 a.m. and Ivor Walters Primary at 4 p.m. And to bring down the curtains for the graduation period, on Friday, VOJN Primary at 9:30 a.m. and Montessori Academy at 4 p.m. So once again, we have a packed week as it relates to graduation ceremonies. Parents, I also know that you have some other activities which you will have to be engaged in on the school level. You have your parent-teacher conferences happening this week, and we encourage you to ensure that you attend those so that you can get a sense of how your student performed during the term and the school year, as well as some tips as to how you can help to support your students, your children, in areas where they may need some additional support. In addition, we are aware that we administered some end-of-term assessments for grades from grades kindergarten to grade 6 at the primary level, and during your parent-teacher conferences, we will be able to share a bit of information with you as to how the students performed on the assessment and in what areas they would also need support. We would present to you a data analysis sheet which speaks to the strengths and the areas for improvement and the level at which your student is currently performing. What is the purpose of this? Parents, as you go through your parent-teacher conferences, the purpose of this is to also help you to for those of you who will be working with your students and guiding your children during the summer. It gives you a sense of the areas that they can improve in, and we hope that you would use the information given. We had the end of term assessments, as I said, the end of year assessments, and the purpose was to identify identify the strengths of our students, and also to identify areas in which we can help our students and our teachers as we strive to provide a quality education for all persons involved. So we look forward to the interactions that you will have with your students' teachers as it relates to this particular component and the general discussions, so that during the summer we do not have to worry too much. And every summer we talk about learning loss and the impact of learning loss on our students. We know it's a time for our students to be free and to relax and not to go through the rigors of the day-to-day academic schedule and the day-to-day school schedule. However, as per usual, we always encourage our parents to ensure that every single day our students are engaged in some form of activity which stimulates their academic growth and development. And that is where we encounter learning loss quite often, because we do not have some of those activities happening. There are some camps, there will be some camps during the course of the summer, and we encourage you to participate in those to get your children signed up. We'll share some of them with you this morning, just in case you weren't aware, so that they can continue their academic and physical development. As I said, the holistic development of our children is of paramount importance, and we cannot do it alone. The doors of the school will be closed physically for the summer break, but we want you to continue to encourage the academic growth and development of your children. We'll take a short break though, and we'll return with some of those bits of information.
GBC Pretty Saint kids, keep it sweet. Keep listening to Vaughn.
It's time, come on, rise and shine. You know, I know we're gonna have a great time. And now we're past this quickly, you don't wanna miss it. So turn up the radio, it's you on the go. You on the go. Whoa, let's start the show. Oh, you on the go. Whoa, let's start the show. Whoa, let's go. I will learn new things. I will be creative. Grab the gators, let's gather round, and adventure is always waiting. The storytelling news for us, and we always know what's happening. We act, we play, we dance, we sing from 9 to 10 on Saturday morning. Youth on the go. Whoa, let's start the show. Oh, youth on the go. Whoa, let's start the show. Whoa, let's go.
TDC Financial Services, we're here for you to help you make your dreams come true. Whether your needs are big or small, we'll support you with them all. TDC Financial Services, we are strong. TDC Financial Services, this is where you belong.
TDC Financial Services, where money is made easy.
Good morning to all of our radio listeners, our viewers via Vaughn Radio's Facebook page and YouTube channel, and welcome to this edition of Youth on the Go here on Vaughn Radio. I am Zahnela Claxton from the Department of Education, and I'm here to share with you information, updates, activities, as much as we can that would be able to continue to support our students and our young people, especially during these summer months. Just before the break, I spoke to the importance of finding engaging activities for our students. And so just to share, within our ministry, the Ministry of Education, Library Services, Information Technology, Youth and Sports, there are several activities happening. We have the Department of Sports camp, summer camp. There are several camps, and I will go through the dates with you so that you are aware of the when and the where. And so from 10 a.m. to 12 noon daily, there will be some camps. We'll have football from July 24th to August 4th, tennis from July 10th to July 21st, basketball from August 14th to August 25th, netball from July 10th to July 24th, and cricket from July 24th to August 4th. Registration is free, and so parents, you don't have to worry about the cost of the camps. They will run for 2 hours, and I think these are instrumental in promoting the physical growth and the development of our students. We want to ensure that, you know, as we often say, during the summer they tend to sit around and they probably might go on Roblox or some app and spend some time TikToking and all of that, which does not always include physical activity. And so starting July 10th, we will see activities happening every week down to the end of August, so that we will have the opportunity for our students to get that physical engagement in from time to time. Tennis and netball, those are the places, the starting points, and these camps are open for students between the ages of 6 and 16. We'll see tennis from July 10th to 21st. We'll see netball also from July 10th to 21st. We'll see cricket from July 24th to August 4th. We'll see football from July 24th to August 4th. And then we'll see basketball from August 14th to August 25th. Once again, they are all free. The tennis camps will take place at the tennis complex across from the Charlestown Secondary School. The netball camps will take place at the Grelhall Stevens Netball Complex, which is also across from the Charlestown Secondary School. The football and cricket will take place at the ETW Park and Villa Grounds, respectively. And so please contact the Department of Sports, and the contact number 469-5521 extension 6710 or 2137. Be there to have some fun, and of course the spaces are limited, so parents, don't wait until it's too late to register your children for these various activities. Similarly, within our ministry, we also have the Nevis Public Library as part of our ministry, and there are camps happening under the umbrella of the Nevis Public Library. We know that for many of us, we were part of the annual summer library program, and this year the Nevis Public Library will be hosting the 33rd annual library program, summer library program. The cost is $30 per week. Registration started on June 5th and will close off on July 7th. The theme: our country, our people, our future, and they will have life enrichment through skills. The activities include field trips, games, singing, arts and crafts, storytelling, road safety, and so much more. Primary school children between the ages of 5 and 8, your camp will take place from August 14th to August 18th, and primary school children between the ages of 9 and 12, your camps will take place from August 21st to 25th, 2023. Camps will run from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., so they're all-day camps daily. And the location, the venue, is the Nevis Public Library Services Building. That's right across from the public market there in Charlestown. If you need more information, please contact the library at 469-5521 extension 6860, 6861 or 6862, and forms are available at the Nevis Public Library. So that's the second camp that you can look at or do some research into. Please make sure that your children are engaged in meaningful activities. So those are two of the camps that you can look forward to this summer. We also have Camp Refresh, and Camp Refresh is hosted by the Department of Community Development. The cost is $40 per child, and it runs from Monday 10th July to Friday 21st July, and it takes place at the Charlestown Secondary School. Forms can be collected at the Department of Community Development, and the contact number, and I think it's easy for you to call the switchboard at 469-5521 and then ask for the various departments. But the contact for community development is the extensions are 2184, 2185, and so you can call. Deadline for registration is July 7th. That's this Friday. That this Friday is the deadline for registration. Refresh, re-energize, refocus. That's Camp Refresh, hosted by the Department of Community Development. So we are so excited for all of the activities which will be taking place. There is also a robotics camp being hosted by the SKNRA, that's the St. Kitts and Nevis Robotics Association. However, that camp, the deadline already passed, so that camp was targeted our secondary school students. That camp passed, and so we are hoping that everyone who needed to register was able to do so, and to do so on time. While we're thinking about activities which can take place and will be taking place during the course of the summer, we have the call for the 2023 National Honors Awards, and the Prime Minister's Office wishes to inform the general public that the 2023 National Honors Award nomination forms are now available at the security desk at the government headquarters, Church Street. The forms are to be completed and accompanied by a detailed profile of the nominees and submitted to Cabinet Secretariat, Prime Minister's Office, Government Headquarters, Church Street, Bastia. and they can be submitted online as well. There is a scannable barcode for forms to in order for you to access forms, and we know that scannable barcodes take us through to the electronic version of any form. And so if you need more information, persons on Nevis, you can feel free to contact the Premier's Ministry here on Nevis. As I said, there are several activities which will be happening. There are also some private camps happening, and so we encourage you parents to reach out to do your research so that you can be able to access those accordingly. We know that it gets difficult for you, especially for most of us who will be working through the summer. It can get difficult, and it might be a challenge for you to be able to find meaningful activities for your students. And so I think that the options that we presented to you this morning are positive options, and we hope that you will keep your ears on the ground, that you'll keep connected to ensure that you have access to what is going on. I'm also aware that the Methodist Church and the New Testament Church will also be hosting camps as well, and so we want to encourage you as far as possible to apply to these camps. The summer programs hosted by the churches are very effective, and as a student, as a child, I was engaged in many of these, and so we encourage you to participate in them. So you have your holistic approach. Like I said, you have camps that target physical well-being, we have camps that target holistic and spiritual well-being, we have camps that target intellectual well-being, and we know that parents, you have many options, but if you wait too late, many of them fill up. Remember that they have a maximum capacity, because it is difficult for us to be able to, or any group to be able to manage a large number of children. And so we encourage you now to make sure that you're contacting the relevant persons to be part of these activities. We look forward to a wonderful summer with our students. We will have an opportunity, I will share an opportunity in a bit, as well as it relates to ways in which we can keep students engaged during the summer here on Youth on the Go. We have this weekend happening a big activity on Nevis, and so we know that we have the Mango Festival occurring. I'll talk a bit about that, but there is a scholarship opportunity currently open, so I'll share that with you now, and then once we've taken the break and I get back, we will share with you the scholarship opportunity that is currently available. So applications are currently available for the Mexican scholarship. The Moroccan scholarship has closed out already, but the Mexican Scholarship Opportunity 2023 is still available. The Nevis Island Administration, Ministry of Human Resources, is pleased to inform that the government of Mexico invites citizens of St. Kitts and Nevis to apply for a higher education scholarship. The scholarship offers the benefits found within it: full tuition, insurance, and monthly stipend, and applicants are responsible for their accommodations, international airfare, and other expenses. They are also responsible for providing formal proof of a level B2 of knowledge of the Spanish language in order to apply. So students, it's important for you to select when you're going through your subject selections, it's important for you to select a language. And in this case, if you have up to a level B2 in Spanish, then you will be eligible to apply. Applications must be completed online, and there is an online link, and a copy of the completed application must be delivered to the Ministry of Human Resources by Thursday, 13th July 2023 for onward processing. For information, you can visit the website or contact Miss Carissa Griffin, Mrs. Shelley Jones Liebert, or Mrs. Zahnela Murray Gill at the Ministry of Human Resources right there at Pinneys, and they will be more than happy to help you. If you need to call via phone, you can call 469-5521 and ask for the Ministry of Human Resources, or if you want to take note of the specific extensions, 5164, 5166, 5163. So these are opportunities available to our students or persons who want to pursue tertiary education. These are scholarship opportunities available to you. Remember to visit the NIA-HR Scholarships Facebook page for more information and, of course, up-to-date information in relation to scholarship opportunities. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back.
When VON vibrates, the whole Caribbean must shake.
860 AM, the powerhouse.
It's time, come on, rise and shine. You know, I know we're gonna have a great time. And now it passes quickly, you don't wanna miss it. So turn up the radio, it's you on the go. You on the go, whoa. Let's start the show, oh. You on the go, whoa. Let's start the show, whoa. Let's go. I will learn new things, I will be creative. Grab the gators, let's gather around, and adventure is always waiting. The storytelling news for us, and we always know what's happening. We act, we play, we dance, we sing from 9 to 10 on Saturday morning. Youth on the go, whoa. Let's start the show, oh. Youth on the go, whoa. Let's start the show, whoa. Let's go.
TDC Financial Services, we're here for you to help you make your dreams come true. Whether your needs are big or small, we'll support you with them all. TDC Financial Services, we are strong. TDC Financial Services, this is where you belong.
TDC Financial Services, where money is made easy.
All right, welcome back to this edition of Youth on the Go here on Von Radio. I'm Zahnela Claxton from the Department of Education, and we're here to share with you. We've shared a lot of information with you, our listeners, especially our parents, and we hope that you were able to take note of all of the information which was shared earlier, information in relation to graduation ceremonies, information in relation to the cricket tournament, and of course, upcoming opportunities for summer engagement. We want to also take this opportunity to say heartfelt congratulations to the students who graduated the class of 2023 of Nevis Academy, as well as the class of 2023 of the Charlestown Primary School. The valedictorian for the Nevis Academy was Mr. Duije Morton, and we want to say congratulations to Duije and to his family, and also the valedictorian for the Charlestown Primary School, Miss Mahira Hanley, and congratulations to Mahira and her family. We also want to say congratulations to the top boy for the Charlestown Primary School, Jakeem Liebert, and his salutatorian, Ms. Zoria Chapman. And so congratulations to all of you and all students who completed your academic and holistic journey at the primary school level. We wish you the best going to the secondary school. We also shared with you the dates for the upcoming graduation. So we start off on Monday with EPPS and Mod Cross. On Tuesday it's a holiday, but we will have the ceremony for the St. Thomas's Primary School, and then we'll continue through on Wednesday with JLPS and CBIS, and on Thursday we'll continue with St. James Primary, and Friday we'll continue with Montessori, with VOJN and Montessori Academy. So as I said, congratulations to all graduating classes, and we wish you the very best. We know that this weekend is a special weekend on Nevis, so we are going to transition a bit, and we are hoping we'll have a few stories for our listeners. Children, I'm hoping that you're up. I know that once the school doors close, persons tend to sleep in, but we'll have some stories and we'll have some call-in questions for you in a bit, and they're aligned with what we're celebrating this weekend. On Nevis, we are celebrating our annual Mango Festival, and it started yesterday, June 30th, and it will run until July 2nd. So the activities for yesterday already culminated. I know they had a mango eating competition, they had a mango hunt, they had, I think, a mango stoning competition. There were various activities happening yesterday, and we say congratulations to all those persons who participated and who were able to win prizes. Starting at 12 noon today, there will be a taste of Nevis food tour, and the tour take us all throughout the island. We see the tour going from Buddy's Gazebo in St. Thomas's Parish. We see Big Six Flavors in Gingerland, Heritage Cafe, and that's in Gingerland, Cool Blends in Charlestown, Passion Bar and Grill in Cox Village. We see Carbo's Restaurant. We see that's in Fountain. We see Esme's Sunrise Bar in Butlers. We see Hilltop Restaurant in Pond Hill. We see the Link Up Bar in Fig Tree, and we see the Squeeze Up Bar in Brick Hill. And all of those establishments form part of the Mango Festival food tour. It promises to be exciting, so we encourage all to be part of it. Then on Sunday, we'll have the For the Love of Mangoes at Malcolm Gishard Park, and it will feature chef competitions, wellness zone, Mango 101, the kids zone, and of course they'll have chef samples. Tickets are still available for the activity, the For the Love of Mangoes activity at the Malcolm Gishard Recreational Park. In fact, the Nevis Tourism Authority is currently open and will be opened until 12:30 this afternoon to accommodate persons who may want to access tickets for the Mango Festival. And so we encourage you, if you do not have your ticket as yet, it is not too late. Okay? It is not too late. We have various levels of tickets for you as well, so feel free, as I said, to stop by the NTA and get a sense of what is expected and what is available. You have $50 EC for 5 samples, $75 EC for 10 samples, and $100 EC, and you're able to access 15 samples. And once again, the NTA office will close at 12:30 p.m. All right, so in alignment with the Mango Festival, I have 2 stories. One of them speaks generally of fruits, and it's called Sweet Victory. And it was written by Heidi Fagerberg, and Heidi lived in the Federation for many years. She was the Hands Across the Sea link, literacy link, for many years to St. Kitts and Nevis. It was illustrated by Anne Catherine Liu, and it's called Sweet Victory. Now, children, I want you to listen carefully because I will ask some questions based on the story, and parents, you can allow them to call in to answer the questions based on the story and to win some fun prizes. Okay, prizes must be collected at the Department of Education at Marion Heights. You must collect your prize at the Department of Education in Marion Heights. So story 1 is called Sweet Victory. Sweet Victory. Little one, what do you see? I see a guava ready to eat. Mommy, what do you see? I see a guava not ready to eat. Little one, what do you see? I see a sugar apple ready to eat. Mommy, what do you see? I see a green sugar apple, not ready to eat. Little one, what do you see? I see a star fruit ready to eat. Mommy, what do you see? I see a star fruit, not yet sweet. Little one, what do you see? I see a mango ready to eat. Mommy, what do you see? I see a green mango, not yet sweet. Little one, what do you see? I see a garden full of treats, none of them ready for me to eat. Little one, wait. We will find a sweet treat. We will not be beaten. See? Mommy, I see. I see guineps ripe and ready for me. Mommy, what do you see? I see my little one next to me, eating a ripe guinep. Sweet victory. Little one, what did we see? We saw a guava we let be, and a sugar apple not yet ready for me. We saw a star fruit on a tree, and a mango not yet sweet for me. You saw my eyes fill up with water, but you saw guineps you picked from a tree, ripe and ready. Sweet victory. All right, that's the name of the book, Sweet Victory. And as we realize, we encountered several different fruits along the way in the book Sweet Victory by Heidi Fagerberg. And we have some questions about the book, and I'm hoping that we were able to follow. And so the first question is, I think, a very easy question. What two fruits did the boy and his mother see? Give me two of the fruits that the boy and his mother saw. So name two fruits which the boy and his mother saw in the book Sweet Victory. 469-1616, 469-1700. Name two fruits which the boy and his mother saw in the story Sweet Victory. And remember, persons who call in, and if you win, we will want you to collect your prize at the Department of Education. The book Sweet Victory, written by Heidi Fagerberg. And we want to know from you, we're asking you to name two fruits which the boy and his mother saw on their journey. And I may have to reread. I did not want to have to reread the book. I was hoping that we listened. We listened carefully, okay? And we were able to get the answers. I'm also hoping that our children are not fast asleep on this beautiful Saturday, and that they have the answer for us. We need names of two fruits which the boy and his mother saw in the book Sweet Victory. All right, so while we are waiting, I will hope, as I said, I hope that I don't have to go through the entire story again, and that we were listening. But in the event that we were not, or that we are still thinking about the answers, parents, we're trying to get the names of two fruits. He saw several fruits on his journey with his mother. We're just trying to get the names of two of those fruits. Two fruits which the boy saw in the story Sweet Victory. And while we wait for those calls, we look forward to the upcoming graduation week. We see Elizabeth Pemberton Primary, 10 a.m. at NEPAC on Monday, Maud Cross Prep, 4 p.m. NEPAC on Monday. And then we have St. Thomas's Primary at 10 a.m. at NEPAC on Tuesday. On Wednesday, Joyce United Primary at 10 a.m. and at 4 p.m. Cicely Brown Integrated School, St. James Primary 9:30 a.m., Ivor Walters Primary 4 p.m., VOJN 9:30 a.m., and Montessori 4 p.m. on Friday. We have a caller who's ready to tell us two of the fruits which the boy and his mother saw. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Okay, wonderful. Can you name two fruits which the boy and his mother saw in the book Sweet Victory?
He saw guava and sugar apple.
Wonderful. He saw guava, he saw sugar apple. What's your name?
Malika Dalton.
Good morning, Malika. Are you just about a fresh transitioner from grade 3? You finished grade 3? Am I correct? Did you finish grade 3? You're in grade 3? Yes, you just finished grade 3. So are you ready for grade 4?
Yes, I'm ready for grade 4.
Wonderful. Okay, Malika, so you collect your prize. You are correct. And you can collect your prize at the Department of Education, okay?
Okay.
Have a great week. All right. And so that was Malika, and she's correct. The boy saw guavas. He saw sugar apples on his journey with his mom. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back.
From Queen City, Nevis, this is the powerhouse of the Eastern Caribbean, Vaughn Radio.
It's time, come on, rise and shine. You know, I know we're gonna have a great time. And now we're past it quickly, you don't wanna miss it. So turn up the radio, it's you on the go. Youth on the go. Oh, let's start the show. Oh, youth on the go. Oh, let's start the show. Let's go. I will learn new things. I will be creative. Grab your gears, let's gather round, and adventure is always waiting. The storytelling news for us, and we always know what's happening. We act, we play, we dance, we sing from 9 to 10 on Saturday morning. Youth on the go. Whoa, let's start the show. Youth on the go. Whoa, let's start the show. Let's go.
TDC Financial Services. We're here for you to help you make your dreams come true. Whether your needs are big or small, we'll support you with them all. TDC Financial Services. We are strong. TDC Financial Services. This is where you belong.
TDC Financial Services, where money is made easy.
All right, welcome back to this edition of Youth on the Go here on Fun Radio. I am Zahnela Claxton from the Department of Education. We just read a book entitled Sweet Victory by Hailey Fagerberg, and it spoke about some of our local fruits, and the boy and his mom were able to interact with various fruits. Malika Dalton helped us to remember two of the fruits that they saw on their journey, but on their journey they saw the guava, they saw the sugar apple, they saw mango, they saw the guineps, and of course, a star fruit, and then lastly they saw the guineps. The other fruits were not ready for him to eat. They were green, and we know in some cultures people eat the fruits green as a delicacy, but locally we generally use the star apple and the sugar apple and the mango when they are ripe, and so they weren't sweet enough, they weren't ready for him, but he was able to indulge in or eat some guineps, okay, in the end, and he was able to feel better. The second story that we're going to look at, and we're going to have a question or two after this one. Remember I said that we are focused on the mango festival, so the fruits, the fruit of focus is the mango, and this book is entitled The Talking Mango Tree, and it was written by A.H. Benjamin and illustrated by Daniel J. O'Brien. Peacock was strutting through the bush when he came to a large mango tree. It was laden with mangoes and well known for bearing the tastiest mangoes in the area. This tree must be in Nevis. "Yummy," he cried, "a juicy mango." "Don't touch that," ordered a voice. "Who's up there?" asked Peacock, startled. "I," came the reply, "the mango tree. If you want to eat my fruit, you must sing." All right," stuttered Peacock, and he began to sing. He sang high, he sang low, he sang softly, he sang loudly, he sang until his throat hurt. "That's enough," said the tree. "Now take a mango and leave." Peacock did as it was told and scuttled off. The tree giggled. Soon after, Snake came slithering along. "Shh," he hissed. "A tasty mango." "Don't touch that," ordered a voice. Who said that?" asked Snake, surprised. "I," came the reply, "the mango tree. If you want to eat my fruit, you must stand on your head." "Okay," agreed Snake, looking puzzled. He tried to stand on his head, but it wasn't easy. He swayed this way and that. He wobbled round and round, but finally he managed to balance on his head. "That'll do," said the tree. "Now take a mango and leave." Snake did as he was told, and he slid away. The tree chuckled. A moment later, Monkey bounded towards the tree. "Ooh!" he said, "a delicious mango." "Don't touch that," ordered a voice. "Who's there?" called Monkey, a little scared. "I," came the reply, "the mango tree. If you want to eat my fruit, you must do acrobatics." "If I have to," said Monkey. He started doing acrobatics. He flip-flopped, he somersaulted, he cartwheeled, until he was exhausted. "Stop," said the tree. "Now take a mango and leave." Monkey did as he was told and scampered off. The tree snickered. Many other animals came to the mango tree for a tasty bite, but it would not allow them to touch its fruit unless they performed. Parrot danced ballet, while the pig skipped with a rope. Dog juggled with sticks. Lizard recited poetry. Even Ant and his soldiers had to do a balancing act to earn a mango. "This isn't fair," moaned Donkey, who did not think he had any talents. "And since when do trees talk, anyway?" said Bat. All the animals agreed. Rumors that a mango tree had been talking soon reached Papa Boa, protector of the animals in all wooded areas, and he was not pleased. "What?" he roared. "A talking mango tree? Not in my forest!" And off he marched. As Papa Boa strode to the spot where the tree was planted, more and more animals joined him. Each one felt excited about what was going to happen. At last, they reached the mango tree. Papa Bois cleared his throat. "What's this all about?" he demanded. "I am the mango tree," came the reply. "You're not allowed to touch my fruit unless you do something for me." "Oh, really?" growled Papa Bois. "How about this?" And he pulled out his horn and blew into it with a mighty puff. The mango tree shook and shuddered, and all of its leaves blew away. All of its fruits fell to the ground, and all that remained were its trunk, its branches, and a very scared mongoose hanging on for her life to a small branch. Sorry," she said timidly. It was only a joke. Honestly." For a long time, no one could say a word. They just stared. Then Papa Bois burst out laughing. "Ho, ho, ho," he chuckled. "This is the best joke ever played in this forest." The animals all agreed and joined in the laughter. The whole forest echoed with it. "Come on," Papa Bois invited everyone present. "Let's eat. There's plenty of mangoes for everyone. You too, mongoose." "Hooray!" the animals all shouted, and they all feasted on the mangoes. This time, the mango tree did not say a word. That was the story entitled The Talking Mango Tree by A.H. Benjamin, illustrated by Daniel J. O'Brien. And note, quickly, because we're almost out of time, if I can get anyone to tell me, what did the monkey have to do to get a mango? What did the monkey have to do to get a mango? 469-1616, 469-1700, 469-1616, 469-1700. What did the monkey have to do to get a mango? Now, in the story, every animal had to do something to get a mango. And just so you know, those of us in St. Kitts and Nevis, we can get a mango without having to do any of these tricks. We have the Mango Festival happening this weekend, and we want to make sure that we all access, especially each person has their preferred mango. My preferred mango is the Amrapali mango. I don't know if I'm going with the crowd. I also love the grafted mango, but the Amrapali mango for me, it's a little bit above. That's my personal preference, and so each of you have your personal preference. Go for it. Melissa is going to look for some Amrapali mangoes, some grafted mangoes this weekend, and Amrapali mangoes. And so we have the restaurant tour happening, and then tomorrow for the love of mangoes, and it's all about mangoes this weekend. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to sing or recite poetry or do any of those things to get access to the mango, but you can definitely go out there and get some. So what did the monkey have to do? I'm hoping that somebody knows. We have just about 30 seconds. What did the monkey have to do to get a mango in the story The Talking Mango Tree? And once again, if you don't know, and if you don't get the answer, and you don't get the answer in, you still have an opportunity to interact and engage with all the mangoes you want to this weekend. The Nevis Tourism Authority is currently open. It's closing at 12:30 if you want a ticket. If you missed that train, don't worry. Tomorrow, go straight down to the Malcolm Gishard Recreational Park, where you can purchase your ticket for entry into the event. It starts at 1 p.m. All right, it doesn't look like anybody knows what happened. The monkey had to do acrobatics, somersaults, and all of those things to get a mango. And we wish you all a wonderful week. To all of our graduating students, congratulations, and enjoy your ceremonies during the course of this coming week, and best wishes in the closing of the cricket tournament to our young primary school cricketers as well. We're just about there. It's summer 2023. Have a great week, all.
With all the power